What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Surprised? Disappointed? Yeah, me too. But you know what? We got some things to talk about today that might excite you. So stick around, hit that like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel, YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about Dad's car. Just the other day, I took Dad's car on a little road trip. We went over to TI Dyno over here in Ashtabula, Ohio. We ended up accomplishing what we wanted to accomplish on the channel. We wanted to find out how much horsepower our GT40 top-end stock block flip pistons engine, aka Fober motor, actually ended up making over stock to the wheels. Pretty much the only thing that we did different than last year is we put GT40P heads on. Again, if you're new to the channel, this is my dad's 1988 Ford Mustang LX50 stock car. We've been modifying this car for several years and doing film on it. So some of you guys may have joined the channel because you've seen us running 1190s, 1180s. You guys seen us with the nitrous kit and the Supercharger kit, which I'm about to show you. And some of you guys may have caught the channel when we were building this actual motor. Now again, this is a speed density car, so there's no mass air, there's no real tunability to this car yet. So we've kind of had our hands tied a little bit because we're not able to adjust fuel much, adjust much timing, or tunability for that matter. But that's okay, because like I said, for you guys that are new to the channel, we had this old school Vortec A trim that we put on there. If you guys remember this from several years ago. And it was a really nice little setup. We had a Mr. Freeze kit from Donnie B at Anderson Ford Motorsport. We had this old Vortec Supercharger kit that made about 8 pounds of boost. We actually used a Kenny Bell FMU, which is a 19-pound injector, 12-to-1 ratio. We ended up achieving pretty good numbers. I mean, we ended up, the original stock engine only made like 220 to the wheels, which you guys see in the videos if you check them out. We rebuilt the motor. We just did the video on the dyno, and we opted to go ahead and put the Supercharger back on. We did buy a brand new pulley for it, so it did make 8 pounds, 7.5 at about 5,000. And then we're gonna see how much more our Fober motor actually make, because I honestly tell you, I honestly think that this motor will make more power with the boost than it did just naturally aspirated. Because if you look at the video, the car was pig rich at 4,600, and that's pretty much the car. That's pretty much a Foxbody's power band, yo. Now, I also want to mention that when we had the stock engine in Dad's car, before we rebuilt this one, is we opted to try a dry shot, 125 dry shot of the old nitrous, which you see right here. We had it hooked up, and we even have the old school GT40 wet shot that we were about to put on it too. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I really enjoyed the nitrous, having a lot of fun with the old giggle gas, but to be honest with you, got a little expensive, right? Because I mean, I was always wanting that optimal bottle pressure every time we made a hit. So, I mean, making 470, 480 wheel torque with 19-pound injector, that's a fun-ass ride going down the strip. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you at all. But inevitably, it was only 220 horsepower unless I was on the bottle. So we gotta fix that. We gotta figure, you know, we gotta wean ourselves off the old nitrous, as it made a little less horsepower than the Vortec on 8 pounds, but a ton more torque, almost 100 more torque. But we went 1160s on the nitrous, and we went 1190s on the Vortec. Speed density, stock motor, no tuning. Now you probably say to yourself, well, Dan, what do you got in store for me now? Like, well, it's 2 feet of snow, it's winter in Ohio, I'm trying to bring you some content, but that doesn't stop me from making power. You guys know I make a lot of power with my black and my white car, which are currently asleep right now. So it's perfect timing to get Dad's car set up, ready for springtime. Over here is what I got to show you, and this is the surprise I'm bringing to the channel. Yeah, some of y'all already know what this is, so if you follow me on Instagram or you follow me on Facebook, you probably have already seen the picture. But in my stash of hoarded shit that I've had over the years, we have had plenty of pieces and parts to stick a little baby turbo on this car and make some power. Wouldn't it be a great video to show the differences between 8 pounds of Supercharger and 8 pounds of a OM3 turbo kit? That would be epic, wouldn't it? That's what we're gonna do. So let me show you what we got here. We got a 4-inch intercooler from B&G that was part of the B&G kit that I put on a black car, including this 2.5-inch, which should be 3-inch charge pipe. Now we just gotta go budget here. I mean, this is a straight pieced together, welded together budget turbo kit. Like, this isn't even on 3 anymore. This is just, like, the only thing on 3 in here is the turbo and a couple of the headers, which is half of it, but whatever. We actually have one of the other headers being welded up right now. Dave, the mad scientist, he's welding up the flange. Got a perfectly good usable driver header. This cross and that pipe are gonna be welded together as a solid piece. The nice thing is this on 3 kit has already got the Precision 46 wastegate that controls the boost. So we're gonna control 8 pounds of boost from a very reliable wastegate. Last thing I wanna talk about with the kit is the only thing we don't have in the kit is a downpipe. Very easily you can make a downpipe with the ton of extra 3-inch pipes that I have up here in the merge collectors. Easily make a downpipe because that's pretty much the only thing I have to fab. Outside of that, it's just install this kit. We're gonna have a great time. It's gonna be epic. We pretty much have all the pieces here to just piece together a budget turbo kit. And we're gonna do some reinforcements on it. And we're gonna do what we've been talking about, what we've been doing for years on our on-3 kits and our B&G kits. And we're gonna freaking send it on a speed density, stock block GT40 setup. How cool would that be? Lastly, what we might end up doing during the season is we might go ahead and stick this old Terminator X in Dad's car. Because to be honest with you guys, I probably wouldn't wanna go mass air conversion again with the A9L and binary editor. I've been wanting to dabble in the Terminator X, and I got my binary editor set pretty nice on my black and my white car. So I mean, it's something to bring content to the channel, and it's something different. You know, it's something different for Dad's car, and I think once we get the turbo kit on, if we do decide to go with a tunable, adjustable fuel management system, that may be a possibility. There is something that I am curious about trying. I thought about it. We're gonna do some research on it. I got the old binary editor software and the old DA1 stuff, but we're thinking about using the old software from the DA1 and the DC computer that was written like 20 years ago, 15 years ago. I've never seen anybody use a map sensor from a turbo coupe. So, or from another 3-bar map sensor that uses frequency. So I would be curious to see if a turbo coupe map sensor would work on this. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure you guys go check out the dyno video of the horsepower we made. You know, in closing guys, it's not about making the most horsepower. To me, it's about having fun and enjoying how you build it and what you do. We've been messing with Pop's car for many years. We're gonna continue messing with Pop's car. Anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you check out some of my latest videos. We brought in another car from another pick. You need to check that video out next week, and I'll let you know what we're doing with that. It's pretty epic. I think you guys enjoy that. If you guys enjoy the channel, want to give something back to the channel, hit that like and subscribe below. Check out that join button. We have a merch shop as well. We try to live stream at 8 o'clock on Sunday nights, usually most weekends. If you want to join us there, got a question to ask for the channel. Outside of that, guys, I just appreciate you watching. I appreciate you listening to me ramble, and I hope you guys enjoy the surprise that I just brought to the channel. We'll have this kid on here in a couple weeks, bringing you some straight up content, even if we have to load that shit in 2 feet of snow. You know what I mean? See you guys soon in the next video. Thank you.